Hi, Twin Concrete Designs. This is Lisa. I'm the CEO and founder of Concrete Marketing Masters. We exclusively work with concrete contractors. So thank you so much. It seems like you have a wonderful business and you're looking to get more business, it seems like, just through your ads. And it looks like you do have great quality of work. So I would love to just educate you on how you can bring more leads to your online presence through your website, through your Google My Business page, and see what your number one competitor is doing, and see where you can fill in the gaps, right? So I think you know that online marketing, Google, you have to utilize online marketing as much as possible. That's how you really scale and grow your business. I mean, referrals and word of mouth can only carry you so much, and those leads are always welcome at any point. So those leads you can't really control, but these leads you can. So I'll kind of dive right into some areas of opportunity where you can really grow your business through what you have right now. So this is your website. I like the coloring. It has, your original pictures of your work. So it's good that you're using authenticity. You're not, using stock photos. But I will say that your site is very slow. So when Google ranks websites, your website has to have a lot of valuable content, meaning content that your customers can really utilize. I mean, you're answering questions that they need answered, right? So valuable content, benefits of stamped concrete, pros and cons of concrete patios. Is it slippery? What's the upkeep? All of those things, and then how you can help and how you can provide those services and create credibility and trust. So right now, I don't see much trust. You don't have it. You didn't integrate your reviews. You don't have any reviews, and you don't have any photos of like your team or a video of you explaining your services and your business, how many years of experience you have, any badges, which is like any awards, anything like that. I don't see any of that. And then on top of that, your site is very slow and there's not a lot of content, meaning you go into this area, but it's not super informative, okay? So, and I don't see your phone number and I don't see an address. Your phone number needs to be right here in the top corner, really, really big. You need to have your Facebook, Instagram, Yelp, any of your accounts. Business accounts clickable up here, and you need to have your phone number again on every single page in the top right corner. You do have it in the bottom, but again, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom to find it. Everything you need as a customer needs to be right up here. So that's super important. And then obviously those credibility factors, your reviews, any type of years in business, anything that makes customers feel that they're picking the right company, okay? So next, I just typed in stamped concrete Vancouver, Washington. The first thing you see is this ad. Ads do very well. Everything we do as a package. So with digital marketing, you have to not just put all your eggs in one basket. So we, package our offers in that way. So we do website builds and rebuilds to rank on Google. We do ads, and then we do your Google My Business page, which is this listing here. So you can get into this area. And then we also do, blogging and social media. So you have to have all of these factors going to really have your website and your digital presence bringing leads in for you. Your website and all of these things should be making tons of money for you. It should be driving leads. You shouldn't have to pay for leads from Home Advisor or Angie's List. Those are all shared leads. You need to own your own leads. So we do run ads, additionally, right? So that's super important, but I don't recommend anybody without experience doing it. You will just basically throw away all your money. So definitely don't do that on your own. It takes a lot of analytics, and we've been studying stamped concrete, decorative concrete, for the past year. So we are very aware of what works and what doesn't work. So if you're not professional, I don't recommend that. So to get into this section, it's extremely, extremely important. This is in most industries, contracting industries, you will get 60 to 70% of calls from this section. That's what our studies and previous clients have shown. So how to get into this section, right? You need to have a Google My Business listing, which you do, but there's no address and you don't have any reviews, so it's not going to rank. It's not going to be in, it'll never get into this area if you don't have reviews and you don't have an address. If you hide your address, Google automatically doesn't trust you because you're hiding something. So Google is all about trust. They won't rank a business if they don't have enough information, if you don't have enough trust factors. They won't acknowledge your business to be the top. So you have to be shown as an authority or as an expert in your field and in your area. So you have to have reviews, you have to have an address, and you have to have a lot of citations. Citations are just your business name, address, and phone number on Yelp, on Yellow Pages, basically online citations, and everything has to match up, meaning your name, address, and phone number are all the same on all of those citations, or else you're going to be basically confusing Google. So this does take time, but it does take consistency. Everything you do with Google, it's like you're dating Google, right? You have to do things consistently every single month. So these people that are in this area are getting calls from being in this area. So definitely a huge factor. Then when you scroll down, this is what we call the organic section, or what naturally comes up into Google. So Home Advisor, Angie's List, Yelp. Those are three citations or directories that you want to be on, but I hope you're not paying for those leads because they are shared leads. They send the same 5 leads, or the same lead to 5 contractors. So I hope that that's not your case, okay? I highly advise against that, and all of our concrete contractors that we do work with all advise the same thing, that they've tried it and they just basically take your money. Now this is your first, this is your number one competitor, Vancouver Concrete Professionals. So I'll show you what your website is doing compared to their website on the back end, and you'll see a very clear difference. So this is your website. So if you really want to rank on the first page of Google, it's a series of factors that determine that. So one of the factors is referring domains and backlinks. Basically, your referring domain is a high power, high credible website, linking back to your website, telling Google you're credible, we vote for your company, you're an expert. And so it's showing Google that you're credible. So that, again, this is the trust factor that Google is looking for. So you only have one. And the UR and DR is your rating for credibility and authority, and right now you have 0. So you're not an expert, you're not being seen on Google. You have 7 keywords, bringing 0 people to your site a month. So nobody's seeing you, no one knows who you are online, right? And your website's not making you money. It basically means that you might as well not have a website because it's not doing anything for you. So this is the number one competitor, Vancouver Concrete Professionals. So their credibility and trust is pretty good. It's not bad at all. I've seen 0 and like 25, so you want it to be even. 7 to 7 is what we say like golden ratio, or 13 to 13. The 1 to 1 ratio is golden, but this is pretty close. So they have 587 backlinks, 23 referring domains. Not all backlinks are created equal, so you don't want any spammy ones, but again, so I have access to their backlinks. I know which ones are working and which ones are more powerful. So again, you have 1 backlink, they have 500. So you can see why they are ranking number 1 for your area. And again, you can, and this is just for stamped concrete. So we'll see what the other keywords they're ranking for and how much traffic. So they have 126 keywords driving 158 people to their website alone. This is not their Google My Business page, just to their website. 158 people a month. So how much business do you think they're doing? They're probably doing, probably closing, 30% of them. So they're getting a lot of business through their website, which is the whole point of having a website. So we'll look at their keywords. So basically, what keywords should be in your website to drive traffic. So concrete contractors, Vancouver, Washington, 350 people search that a month. You have to have that in your website 100%. Concrete, Vancouver, Washington, 200 people search that a month. Definitely another one. Vancouver, concrete, 50 people search that a month. Vancouver, concrete contractors, 60 people search that a month. So you can see these are all of the keywords that need to be in your website as well. These aren't all of them, but these are just what your number one competitor has. So you can add more. We can add more keywords. It's really up to you, based on what services you do. But you're missing out on a lot of leads. And again, this is, you need to create an online asset that makes you money for your business. And it's a long and tedious process, but it should be fun. And this is for your business if you want to grow. If you don't want to grow, that's okay too. Then don't, then online marketing is not for you. But even to sustain, worrying about where your leads are going to come from on a monthly basis is very stressful, right? So it seems like you want to grow because you have ads running. So if you want to know more, or if I could help guide you in this process, let me know. And it seems like you're well on your way to be very, very successful. So I hope this video gave you a lot of value as well. So please let me know. I want to make sure that I'm explaining things correctly and in a way that you understand. So just let me know what you think. Okay, so I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. We can always hop on a call this week or next week if you'd like, so we can see how we can help you and how we can collaborate together. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.